Hi anyone, welcome to the next episode on the Eons SMP, where we're in the prehistoric era. That means most of our crafting abilities are locked and we have very limited access to our resources. Join me as we thrive making the most out of the Stone Age. Ooga booga! Since last time, when we built this house to store our bunnies, I added a couple of trees, which is this mossy tree here next to the bunny house, and that makes everything feel more connected, like it's all part of the same environment. As well as added this amethyst tree next to the original amethyst tree, which makes the first one look a lot better because it makes it feel part of the environment again. And then it also, I like this tree more than that one. It's just, this one is better. I did more work on it. But yeah, those are the trees that I added since last time. Then I also did some work for today's episode, which was clearing out some land. So I cleared out the trees and I did some terraforming, which I don't recommend doing terraforming in this Eon because we are rocking with our flint/wood tools and they're not very good. So it takes forever to do anything. But besides that, this is where we're going to be putting the third house in our village. 1, 2, 3. So in this zone, I'm not exactly sure which exact spot, but that's what we're doing today. We are working on the third village house. Now, I like to have function in my builds. So I'm going to put a super smelter inside our new home. And I say super smelter very loosely because we're still stuck in the Stone Age. So we can't make furnaces or hoppers. So our super smelter will have to just be a wall of campfires. So it's not very fancy or anything, but it's going to get the job done. In order to make this look decent, I'm going to be having to put these campfires in a chimney, like this chimney here or that chimney sticking out right there in that little corner right there. Chimneys work. They're cute. They add to houses. They give you some like depth that you wouldn't have otherwise. They also have the function that we're going for with the campfires. So that it's just a natural space to put the campfires. But what we're working with is what we're going to be putting a bunch of campfires in this chimney. So it's going to have to be rather large. So that means our chimney is going to have to be proportional to the house. And since we're making a big chimney, we need to make a big house. The first step to building any house is figuring out your dimensions and putting in your foundation. So let's do it. Here's the foundation for the house. It's pretty simple when you break it down into its shapes. It doesn't take much more than just this L shape here, right, that I'm following. This is the L shape that I wanted to have with the house. Then I needed to have a big room to have the chimney, so I added a rectangle, or it's kind of a square. It's like a 9x9 square that I added to the other L shape that we have here. Then I needed to have a stairwell because the house is pretty big, so we needed multiple floors. So I added this rectangle here, which is just going to be the stairwell. And then for a back exit, just because you need multiple exits in a public area, so this is going to be the back exit, and it's going to take us over to there, that area, which is like another lake that we can do some fishing and stuff. So it's nice to have multiple ways of different places. But yeah, that's the foundation. Let's go into normal mode. And I kind of just counted that L shape that I wanted. So I wanted the shorter side to be 5 blocks wide. Then I counted 17 blocks for the inside of the house. And then I believe this way, since we added a wall here, we needed to add an extra block. So that makes this way even. But since we just add the little sections where we want them, so it's not a big deal that it's even. Because this is pretty much an extra wall. Otherwise, it's pretty simple shape. And I'm thinking that the chimney is going to go on this left side because there's nothing on this left side to add any sort of depth. So the front, we have the entrance. On the right side, we have a staircase. And then in the back, we are going to have a exit. So on the left side, we need to have the chimney because we want to have that depth on all sides. Like on that house, it's round, so it's nice to have the depth everywhere. And the chimney added something different, so it doesn't feel like it's a round house. It's just a circle. And then here, when we add the chimney onto the left side, it's going to make that flatness go away. So that's going to be really cool. I think the next step would actually... I need to stop running over that campfire. just to make the chimney in its entirety. So I'm just going to, I think it's going to go here. So we'll chop out the area that we need, and I'll be right back with it done. There she blows. That's the super smelter for our system. It's that simple. It's just bricks and granite mixed together, making a chimney with a bunch of campfires. And this is as efficient as I really want it to be. We could add another row at the top, but then you'd have to jump and you can't see when everything's done. There's just multiple things wrong with that. And then I might add another row or a column here and here. But then there'll be smoke coming out of there. It's just not very good. So there's multiple things to think about with that one. But yeah, that's the chimney. The next step would be to add the framing to the house, because the rest of it is just aesthetics. So we want to have the height figured out for each floor, and then we can add the walls in after we have the frame. So let's add the framing. Okay guys, let's take a quick moment away from building to show you something that we have very specific on this server. With the data pack, we can basically put any item on our head. You go to an item frame, and then you look up at it, and then you right click with whatever item you have in your hand, and it goes onto your head. So I would like to do the flower. It's a nice cool look. It's cute. It's I wish it were a little higher up on the head, but it's a good hat. Like, it covers your, like, gives you nice like cover from the sun. So that's one hat, and then we could basically do any item. So some items are different, but like most of the items just kind of look like it's hanging off your head. And then I thought to myself, what would be a cool hat? Would be the funniest hat? And I was like, a pot would probably just like cover your head, because like any other block is just like a normal block on your head. So it's just like, oh, I got a birch block head. But I thought the pot would just go on my head like that. But no, it does not. It does something even better. It goes on the top of my head. This is the best thing I've ever seen. This is the best thing ever in Minecraft. Like, how could we... thank you, Conyer. This is the best. But like, I really like the little things, the little details. And this is just a data pack. It's not a mod. So like nothing's really changed or added to the game. It's just a little bit of changing. So it's fun, it's cool, and back to the building. Framing is done. Maybe I should have done this floor by floor, and it would have been a little simpler to see and understand, but I didn't. I put it all in at once, and this is what we're going with. Well, this is the first floor. That's the entrance. We come in, and then we have our chimney there. That's going to be all our function. And then to go upstairs, we would turn right up, and we would just go all the way around, and it's the perfect amount of steps to make it to the next floor. So we'll have a second floor, which we'll be able to look down from a balcony into this area, which is cool. I like that, to be able to like have multiple places looking down. And then we'll be able to go up again, the same stairwell, and that will take us to a third floor. It'll be like an attic kind of thing, so we could have some storage up there if we want to. Probably not, just because it's so far up. And then we keep going up one more floor. We'll be up at the roof, and we'll have like a balcony up there, some sort of like tower overlooking the village. So I think that's going to be cool. What we have to do now is fill in the framing with our walls. So what I want to do is have it be a stone building, because it's a smelter. So like it deals with fire, and we don't want there to be wood on fire. I know that there's wood here, but it's going to be protected by the stone. So what we need to do is get that same palette that we've been working with the village, because it's the materials that we have. And we're going to work with bringing this stone all the way up. And then we're going to use the same contrast white stone against it at the top floors of the building. And we're just going to work with that. So we'll work with the white stones, which is calcite and wool is what we got for now. So the wool isn't a stone, but whatever. And then from the lightest shade of the regular stone, we're going to go from andesite to cobbles, then to mossy cobble. Then tough would be next. Then the cobble deep slate gives us a dark cobble texture. So we go from this regular cobble to this tough to the dark cobble. And then the smooth basalt gives us the darkest option for us. And this will be in the darkest places. So anywhere that it's shadow, we use these blocks. Anywhere that is light, we're going to use these blocks. And then we just kind of transition between them. Why do I always step on the fires? I got to raise that one. Well, that's pretty much it. You just have to fill in the walls with these stones. So I'm going to do that now. Okie dokie, we got some walls in. They're not perfect in terms of like shadow relevance and everything. Like this should be the opposite direction, but this was cooler looking this way. And then so this should be flipped, but whatever. It looks fine. I need to work on the path, making it look a little nicer here. But that will come with time. That is a due diligence thing. Then this is the interior. We have a nice big room, which I kind of want to put something to do because you just kind of do your thing. You wait a few seconds and then you got nothing to do for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and then you got to redo it. And then so I want to make like a little bit of a parkour room. So we'll figure that out. Maybe a couple jumps from here, and then you jumped up to here, and then you could jump around something to the balcony. I don't know. We'll think about it. Maybe in between episodes, I'll think about something like that. But this is the second floor. We can parkour from here to there. I need to add a railing here with campfires. So I'll put some campfires and then we'll put them out. And then up at the top floor, we have the third floor. I also need to put a railing here. And this is more of an attic than anything else. Then we have the roof, where it's a cool view. We get to see our whole village, and then over there we have our cave, and then over there is yellow team, and the rest of the teams are over there doing their things. So that's the build. All we have to do left is add a roof to this thing. So let me get to it. Now that's a building. That's a completed building. Yeah. Oh, why is it always raining? Grr. The sun faded away out of existence. Okay, whatever. But yeah, this is the building. Let's go into some free cam mode just to see a better view. I added glow light into the roof so no mobs could spawn. And then that's the roof. It's it's a gamble roof. I think gable. I don't know the roof terms that well. But yeah, we have triangle roof, triangle roof, triangle roof, and then these two meet here. And this is a smaller roof, so it doesn't have the middle line because it's less wide than this one. This one's 5 wide, that one's 3 wide, plus the walls. But yeah, that's the roof. It connects there, and then we also have this roof here. It's maybe a little too wide in my opinion, but I'm fine with it the way it is. I don't think it not having the overhang is worse. So that is the roof with the spruce roof on the big part of the building, or the big room, just to have a little bit of change with the contrast of so it's not all the same. It's fun to have differences. It doesn't need to have a reason. But for the roof, you just always want to make sure that the rain will like wash off. I guess it's good that it's raining in this situation, so you would see that the rain would hit it and then it would come down to here, and then we don't have it divot there. We just have to leave it flat, or it would be technically on like a slight angle, but we don't have slabs right now, so we can't really do that. But then it would come down here, come down, and then it would just hit the ground, which is fine in this. We don't need to have gutters and drains, and this is Minecraft. And then I added an awning because I wanted more depth. We have 3 levels of depth that are 3 blocks at least, so that's cool. We have a lot of depth with this build now. And then I had all the awnings above the windows, and that's cool. It makes it feel a lot more window-like, I think. Even though they're really big awnings, I'm cool with it. And it's a really nice build. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. The only thing left to do is landscaping, which is a little tedious in this Eon, but I'm willing to do it. So I added some spruce trees here just to see what the dirt would feel like as podzol. I don't know if I'm in love with it. I need to add some trees here to see how it feels, because that's where the trees are going to go, obviously. Obviously, you're going to put a tree here, a tree like right there, maybe right there. We'll see. But to do these amethyst trees here, over here, they take a lot of amethyst, and it takes a while to find geodes because it's hard to mine with a wooden pickaxe, because there's a flint pickaxe, which is a wooden pickaxe, to find geodes, and it takes a while because we can't craft it with the amethyst shards. We don't know how to do that yet because ooga booga, obviously. So I have to collect each block from the geode itself, and that takes a while. So I did deal with Tobe, and he got me some amethyst for some of these nautilus shells that we're using as currency. So boom, boom, boom. These are the nautilus shells that we find from the cave dens. And this is what I traded for 32 amethyst, basically. So like half a tree. Each tree is like a stack, maybe a little less, but basically three shells. So I don't know what these things are worth. No one really knows. And I held my ground. I think I did fine trading for it. So I'll show you that now. Marked them.
That's right. Run.
Yeet.
He's out of here.
Watch. Where are we going, Payne? Where are you taking us? I'm gonna bonk him. He's gonna get bonked. Come here, Payne. Come here, Payne. Come here, Payne. Come here, Payne.
Another creaking.
Come here, Payne.
Payne, I have a peace offering for you. No, leave him alone. Leave him alone. I have a peace offering for him. I have a peace offering. Payne.
That's awful. It's nighttime. Let me click vigorously at him.
Why isn't it dropping? Nautilus shell for his grave. I don't know what to do with all the amethyst blocks I have. I have 36, and I have a stack of shards.
I'll give you a shell for that. Amethyst blocks.
But what do I... Why?
What do you mean?
What is it? What are you gonna trade? Or like what's the value?
Of the amethyst blocks?
Yeah.
I'm going to make them into trees.
No, but like what's the nautilus shell to amethyst block value?
I don't know. I have...
What's the going for?
They seem pretty rare. You only have 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
So
I'll say... I'll just call it 2 for 1.
What?
Like 2 blocks of amethyst for a nautilus shell.
No. I think we...
About
No, 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 no. I think you got this confused here. At most, I'll give you 2 shells for what you got.
For all 36?
Oh, yeah.
I call it 3.
No, no, no. You see that pot on your head? I'll throw it in the deal.
I was planning on keeping it anyway.
I agree, but I was kind enough to give it to you in the first place.
Fair enough. I'll give you all my amethyst shards and all my block of amethyst for 3 nautilus shells.
I don't need the shards. I just need the blocks. Boom.
7 nautilus shells. Let's go.
We're tied.
What the?
He's
Oh,
back.
hello, Pain. All I heard was a da-da-dun.
Before I can build the amethyst trees, I need to actually go find more dark oak saplings because I've only got the 3 left. I wasn't very diligent. Oh, stay away from me, creeper. In collecting saplings, and I let them despawn because I am a dingus. Dinga dunga dingus. Inga ooga boonga dingus. So yeah, I let that happen. So what I'm gonna do is go explore on the server to the other bases, see if they have any dark oak saplings or dark oak trees, see if I can replant their saplings with getting enough back for me to have enough. So that's the goal. So I'm going to go do a little bit of exploring and hopefully we get dark oak. First base we see 1 dark oak sapling. That is not enough to steal from or to like make a new tree from. So we need, well, we could steal that sapling and then bring it back. Well, let's go to other bases, see what they've got. Maybe they have more dark oak. That's not dark oak, that's spruce. We can make it a little brighter out here. Oh, I like this new base that he's got to the tower. Careful, spiders. We don't want to have a fight. These are dark oak, but these are special. I don't want. Let's just go check out a difference because this is yellow team base. There's a lot of levels to here. Do they have another place for trees? Is this the only place for trees? Because I could just like mine these down. This is my alternative. Okay, let's go. Let's keep looking. This is a headroom. Who's killing so many pandas? I understand all these kills. Except for these. Why are you killing so many sniffers? Jeez. Let's follow this road. Follow the yellow leap pads. Okay. That's a little suspicious. That was something else for a second. But I'm fine with what it is. Then we go up here. Let's see if purple has anything for us. That's a road. Oh, here's an entrance. Boom. Oh, they got the dark oak. They got it. They gotta have it. They have to have it, I believe. Where is your wood farming? You have acacia? They have some nice buildings. It's a nice, like, little dome building. Little dome building. Little dome building. It's connected through the trees. That's cool. But where do you collect your wood from? There's a jungle tree. There's no dark oak, but you have dark oak. Dark oak right there. Stop it, horse. Get off the fire. Jeez. What are you doing? 5 hearts. Jeez. Alright. I mean, it's very, very cool, guys. But you don't have any dark oak for me to steal. So it's looking like yellow team's where I'm going to steal it from. So far. Get away from me, fire. Nice little sniffer pit. Is that where they do their trees? Stop it. Stop it, horse. Where does that go to, huh? I wonder that. I go through here? Yes. Spear. Money. Spear or money? Which one do we take? Oh, ocelots. What? That's cool. Our goal is not achieved yet. Too many fires, guys. Put your fires underneath. Like this. You knows how to do it. You know how to do it. Alright. We're gonna go check out a pink base. Pink base, because they have a road. They have a road to take. Wow, this is a very steep staircase for this Aeon. Whoa. The highway. This is crazy. I love it. This is so much more effort. This is too much effort. Too many wood chopping. I want to know... Oh, there's more to it. They haven't done yet. Oh, but it connects to the road here. I see now. That's nice. I wish we were a little closer, because then it would make sense to make a road. But we're so far. It makes more sense to just connect to the other road. And this goes to Pink Base. Pink Base Road is really nice. It's a nice, cool... It's a cool design. Let's see if Pink Base has any dark oak. I haven't been to Pink Base in a while. I chickened them once. I put a lot of chickens here. I didn't record it. Didn't feel like it. It was just late at night. So they might have a lot of chickens around. They might have de-chickenfied their base by the... purple team did this to them. Why? I don't know. Felt like it. But this was the pit that I made all the chickens in. Do they only have pink wood? Do they not have dark oak? That's spruce. Come on. Yeah, go. Get out of there. I do not see any dark oak. No dark oak here. They have a sniffer pit as well. Everyone has sniffer pits. Alright, I think we're just gonna have to steal from yellow team right now. Because green team, I don't think there's a road to their base, and I don't feel like traversing through a jungle right now to get to their base. So let's just... Whoa, what? What's so many explosions here? Am I crazy? How did this happen? That was a little treacherous of me. But yeah, we're just gonna have to steal from yellow team, which I've been doing this entire season so far. I stole, I mean, very loosely, the strongest shape. I bred their sniffers, and I took 2 eggs, and then I bred their bunnies, and I took a few bunnies. And then now I'm going to chop down their trees and replant their trees. I was able to complete Sapling Exodia, and with it, we bear a tree of greatness, a dark oak log, which I was able to cut down a bunch of them from them. So I have a bunch of the dark oak log now. So thanks yellow team for supplying my needs of saplings. And I also planted one over there. You can't really see it. It's behind my shoulder. I'll point it out. It's right there. It's that tree. And then there's another sapling there. So we have one more sapling plus another tree and then that tree. We got plenty of dark oak. I think it is time for us to just do the landscaping, which is basically just plant some trees. Well, not plant, but build some trees. So I'm thinking one here on this podzol area, which I grew a 2x2 sapling for spruce wood here to get some podzol. And then I replaced the edging of this to make it kind of like color fade into into this as well. So there's a nice transition rather than it just going from this to green. I don't like that transition at all. So I prefer to have like a mud or a coarse dirt or what is this, rooted dirt, those types of things. That gives us a nice transition. So where we're gonna put on this podzol is one of these trees over here, the amethyst tree. So I need to grab my amethyst from up in the bunny house, which I've been storing a bunch of things. I don't know if I've showed this, but this is where I'm storing everything up here. I'm going to change this out to a staircase. This is how I'm storing things. Sideways things are half empty bundles. Upways things are full bundles. And then there's stuff everywhere. What Enderman? The bane of my existence are these Endermen. I need these amethysts. Oop, not mean to break that. How can I? Why can't I do it in creative but not in this? In survival. This should be enough for 2 trees, I think. If not, I'll have to do more collecting, which is sad, but whatever. Yeah, time to make some trees. So, I'm kind of a liar. I'm not going to make 2 trees. I'm just going to make the 1 tree, which is fine. It looks nice. It's pretty. It's cute. It's a smaller version of these trees, and I like it. It's more quaint. It's got more heart, I think, because it's got more angles from the roots or from the branches to come out of. These are all coming out from the same direction pretty much. There's a little bit of a change here. Well, this one's better than that one. And then I think this one is, I don't know if it's better than this one, but I like it. It works. Then I started running out of the amethyst blocks, so I decided we're going to leave this tree for the future. All right, anyone. That's going to be the build and the video for today. So thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. Yeah, all the good stuff. So you have a great rest of your day and stay safe. Bye.